In this video, we will be discussing night service with the Business Edition 4000 and some of its differences from the business hours option. So I am in the customer administrator portal today. That is at be4000.cisco.com. This is the same process for the partner portal. You can come down to actions on your site. You can go to manage site. You can come down to night service, select it. You just need to enable it. And you have an activation code as well as the regular hours that it will be enabled. The activation code is a toggle. It can either turn it off or turn it on outside of the regular business hours, right? So you can hit star and then a 4-digit pin of your choice. By default, it's 1234, and that will toggle night service. So if during the day you have some bad weather, you need to close the business for whatever reason, and night service is enabled on your extensions, you can go to an extension, dial star 1234, and it'll automatically close it. So anything in the night service field, which we'll get to in a second, is where your extensions or your calls will be forwarded to. Aside from that, if you wanted to have someone stay after hours, you can again just press the pin and it will toggle it. This is the regular hours that it will be enabled, and you can also add holidays. So there sometimes people are a little bit confused by night service and business hours. Business hours is separate from this. Business hours is tied to the auto attendant, and if you have dual hours, it tells the auto attendant to go from the open menu to the close menu. So they are separate. So with night service, once you have this set up, we actually want to go into our extension. Let's just select my first one, my main line, modify the extension. So this is what we call time of day routing. So we can go to our call forward settings. During the daytime, I can go to this extension, or during open hours, this extension. As you can see in my call forward settings, I have a night service field. So whenever night service is enabled, this is where my calls will be forwarded to. So let's say during the day I want to go to the extension, and at night I want to go to my auto attendant. My pilot number for my auto attendant is 500. Could also go to my voicemail, just do 70300 for any extension. You could also write the word voicemail in there. I could forward it to a cell phone. You just put your leading digit, a 1, and then your number. You could forward this to literally anything. So that being said, once we have our field filled out, we want to come in and scroll to additional settings and enable night service. So you do have to enable this for extensions. You don't want just anyone being able to go up and press star 1234 on accident and automatically toggle those call forwards, right? So make sure you enable night service for all extensions that you wish to participate, and then that's it. You would just save your changes and they will be applied. Thanks for joining. That is Night Service Explained.